Hey guys, it is me, Lightning here, back with another Poppy Playtime Plush video, and every single week we've been doing one of these. Next week is not going to be a Plush video, but I'm going to be doing this like one Poppy video a week now, trying to do anything Poppy a week, and 1 week will be a Plush, 1 week will not be a Plush video, 1 week will be another Plush video, and 1 week will be a not Plush video. And dang it, what is this here, man? Come on, it's popping up at that whole wizard thing I used to help me fix my computer, if you're wondering. But anyways, not sponsored by that. In this whole entire video, we'll be looking at the Poppy Playtime original plushies versus the knockoff plushies. We do know there's 4 original official plushies out, and knockoffs, there's so many different types of them. So without further ado, guys, let's go and hop into part 1 of knockoffs versus originals. Starting off with the one that everybody loves, Jump Scare or Teethy or Flower Mouth, Huggy Wuggy. We got here the original on, the side that says original. You got here, I don't know, whatever tablet side you're looking at. I don't know if it's going to be left or right for you guys. But for me, it's on the official side. That's why I had to put text, But you guys to see here, the official obviously looks a lot more cleaner. But this is the stock photo, not how it actually looks in real life. Because I did a whole entire review on this. If you want to see that whole entire video, just go to my channel and go sort by most popular, then scroll down for like a few seconds, and you should see that has like 23,000. So you should see easily. That's the easiest way to check it up. And then anyways, this one, got here the Huggy Wuggy plush. Like I said, in real life, it looks a lot better than this. The feet are a lot yellow. The eyes also, the whole mouth and eyes is a little bit more like bigger. And it's not, the forehead does not look, or his face does not look that small. His head looks more combed and actually looks like the plushie. And the fur is a little bit darker, looking more like the plush. So if I'm just saying, don't look at the stock photo to determine how the plush actually looks like. But I'm using because it's the best photo of it. But now looking at the knockoff, this is how it actually looks in real life. So yeah, it's not a stock photo. It's kind of a stock photo, but it's still, how it actually looks. First of all, the eyes are not hard. They're soft, like fluffy. And the original one has hard plastic eyes. And that is actually game accurate, because we go in the game, and you guys see in the game, like when you first start the game, everything, the eyes are metallic, and you see like reflections. Plastic gives off reflections, smooth plastic like the original. Official. But then knockoff doesn't have it because, I guess it isn't right. But that's obviously one thing down. The eyes are still like the same thing. It's not plastic and fluffy. The whole mouth looks kind of the exact same, beside that the original Huggy Wuggy one has a little bit of a 3D type to it, even though it's not 3D, kind of sewn on. And it looks 3D, but it's not. And also the mouth is a lot bigger, but they're pretty much similar. If you look at the teeth and everything, they did kind of a similar job. Beside that, they both have yellow feet. They both can stick their hands. The official's a lot more stronger, obviously. I didn't actually, what's going on, know I've reviewed this one, I ever hold it, but I do hear that from like another YouTuber that was doing like no, I forgot his name. Oh my gosh, the meme scheme. I think you all know him. He's a humongous YouTuber. He had his own. He's one that has the most viewed Poppy Playtime official plush video viewed. He has the most viewed on that one, and he's an amazing guy. He reviewed lots of FNAF stuff and also lots of Poppy Playtime stuff. So in that video, he did a comparison, saying how it's a lot stronger too. And you guys to see the fake one looks like he's gaining some pounds. Huggy Wuggy. Huggy Wuggy needs to slack off those Huggy Wuggy burgers. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. But anyways, you guys can see this fabric looks like something out of a rug. The knockoff ones, and the official one looks a lot more smoother. So, not enough talking about there's no Huggy. Let's move on to the smiling Huggy. It's the exact same case when it comes to everything. I do not have this one in hand, so it might look better in hand because it's a pre-order still. By the way, guys, the Jump Scare Huggy is sadly sold out. For how long, I sadly do not know. If it's gonna be forever, I'm sorry about that. He does retail for $30, and the knockoff's probably like 5 to 10. And the smiling Huggy is actually still available right now. Look in the description, not sponsored. I hope they could sponsor me one day. But anyways, you got here the smiling Huggy Wuggy. Don't have it in hand too. So I've seen videos of people review it in hand. I don't know why I'm not getting mine in hand. Sadness. But when people reviewed it in hand, I saw it was very detailed. So it kind of looks like a stock photo. It has the truth to it. He has the smiling, smiling, same plastic eyes, no 3D lip, but it's a smiling. But the knockoff has 3D lips. Love that. And the fabric looks a little bit more smoother, but I do like the official a lot more than that. This knockoff plushie, the smiling one, being the only smiling Huggy I've seen. Why does nobody like making smiling Huggy? They only like making jump scare scary Huggy. But as you guys can see, he has his little yellow hands, no fabric thing to connect them anymore. And he also looks a little bit more chunky too, not as chunky as the other knockoff. But beside that, his eyes are not plastic, they're also fabric, but they're just like planned down. He looks like a goofy version. His eyes supposed to be like a lot blacker with a little bit of white, and this is just like a lot of white and a little bit of black. So as you guys see, also the head looks like a like what, a V or something like that. I don't know why the head's shaped. They did a little bit too much with the head shaping. Like the original, this looks like, you know, the triangle or whatever it's originally supposed to be shaped. I don't know, I'm saying a triangle, upside down triangle. But yes, that's the knockoff Smiling versus the versus the original Smiling. Now moving on to the next, we got here Kissy Messy, but I know the jump scare, the knockoff one is Smiling, the whole teeth and everything like that, and the official one is Smiling, just because they never made an official one with the teeth, and the knockoff companies, no matter how deep I searched on the internet, I could never find a Smiling Kissy Messy plush. I know, it's very confusing, but we're gonna have to go with this, because obviously the whole mouth is exactly like the Huggy one, but we just have to think about it Smiling. Besides that, you guys can see very slight detail. They have, like, the little eyelashes. It was very hard to see here. My little, zoomer magnifying glass trying to show you guys here. But then the official one, you guys can see they have way more better eyelashes, even though, to the game, the eyelashes are supposed to be up. Like this one, even though it's supposed to be bigger, and the Kissy Messy one, it does have it bigger, but they're on the side. So, did they do something wrong? I think so. I definitely do think so. Besides that, the bows are pretty good. This one's a lot more bigger. I don't like the big one. I like the smaller one. Definitely do like the official one with that. The color's a lot more lighter. I don't know if it's gonna be darker in real life, but I think the plush is supposed to be like somewhere between both of these. This is too pink, but who knows? I haven't seen Kissy Messy in a long time, so yeah. But also the whole hand cell is what's going on, the cloth that sticks together. I forgot. It's magnifying cloth. What is it called? I sadly forgot. But beside that, this Kissy Messy plus just looks like a Huggy Wuggy but pink. They did little details, like the eyelashes and everything. And the official's always the way to go. For all three, they definitely do like the officials a lot more. And if you guys look at them, yes, obviously these do cost like $30, and the officials, knockoffs a lot cheaper. So some people like going to the knockoff ones because they're cheaper. But if you got to talk about how they actually look and also more game accurate and better, the official ones always win at the end. Well, sometimes, sometimes they win. And now let's move on to the, right-click the accident. Let's move on to the last one, being Mommy Longlegs. We got here the official one. And Mommy Longlegs got some questionable things, because I did a whole entire video talking about the original design versus the old design versus the new design, because when they first leaked the Mommy Longlegs plush, it had a different design, being when, when she was, there was on the whole person that possessed Mommy Longlegs. It had the eyes like that. So when they re-released it now, they have a different type of eyes because it's supposed to be like the toy version. So when they released this one, obviously, I don't know why, something's like off of that. I think it's the black spots around the eyes. The knockoffs don't have that. That's why it probably looks a little bit better. Probably, I don't know. But first of all, they do have bendy parts, the official, in all of its limbs, even the hair. So you could shape it anyway and twist and bend it like, the real toy, because you cannot pull it, but still. The official, the knockoff ones do not have that. The body's a lot more small. You don't really see, like, the Adam thing, whatever that thing is called, the spiders have, the butt, spider butt. And they also have the whole arms and legs are pretty good. Obviously, the officials, there's a lot more detail, like the socks and everything like that. And Mommy Longlegs is a lot longer in this one. But, you could say this is a wrong model, I guess, because, knockoff companies, they release so many different Mommy Longlegs. I'm not going to have a whole list of, like, 10 different types. This is the one I think looked the best out of all of them. But, there's a whole bunch of other ones. But they still have, the necklace around, the neck. And you guys can see the whole mouth is a little bit bigger, and the lipstick's a little bit, like, more pink, like the hair, unlike this one being a little bit darker pink. And the whole hair, I definitely gotta say, I think the knockoff did the twist a lot better than the actual official company. You guys can see this twist looks like a snail or something, but this twist, yeah, that looks a lot better. But then the hair of the knockoff company 100% did it with the benders and everything. This one gives this some fluffy stuff. But beside that, it's just the last thing comes down to the eyes. Like the official one looks wonderful. Loving it every way except for the little twisty thing. But then the eyes, if the original had like no black space between the eyes, also they're also plastic or glass. I don't know what the eyes are actually made out of. Most likely plastic eyes still. It's definitely a lot better than this eyes they actually choose here, the sewn on one. But if I had to say, the official one still wins, but the knockoff only wins 2 points because of the eyes. If it was plastic eyes, it would have definitely been a lot better. But the eyes just look a lot more, I guess, like the Mommy Longlegs. And also the whole twisty thing definitely did a lot more better than the other Mommy Longlegs. Beside that, anyways, guys, tell me in the comments below, which did you like more, the knockoff or originals? Also, if you want to see a part 2, you just have to wait for more plushies, official plushies to come out soon. If you want to see a whole bunch of other knockoff videos, like knockoff characters versus how they actually look like the plushies, I have a whole entire series about that. Part 3 is coming definitely soon. I have weird, probably Playtime Plus videos. I have Lego Poppy Playtime fake one sets. Yeah, I definitely did a lot of Poppy Playtime videos, so don't forget to share the channel if you want, subscribe if you want. If you don't want to, that's definitely okay, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye.